Hey everybody, today is November the 19th. Got some of the family here and we're doing Thanksgiving today. But along with Thanksgiving, I wanted to show you, do a little update on what I'm doing here with this trunk lid, deck lid, and this back half of a 59 Pontiac Bonneville that I'm getting ready to try to turn into a trailer to pull with my regular 59 Pontiac. Today, this is being brought to us by Staten Muscle Car Parts. Good friend of mine, he's down in a place called Statenville, Georgia. And we got featured a AMX. And that was, I didn't plan on this AMX being here if any of you AMX fans are watching this show. And that's pretty cool, ain't it? Anyways, what we got going here is I've been slowly getting this thing cut up and cleaned up, and I've got a floor to put in. Can you see in there?
Mm-hmm.
You can really see in there? You don't got to go like that?
Oh my gosh, now I'm looking at ground.
Okay, well, at least they're seeing. She says you were looking at ground. But as you can see, this is pretty bad where the rubber seal would go, keep the wet out. Most of it's there, but I have to rebuild this up, which I've done before, so I know I can do it again. But the main focus for what we're doing today is the lid here. In the first video, called Trunk Lid Part 1, which hasn't been posted yet, and will probably get posted after this Part 2 gets posted, this thing was almost like an accordion. This frame part and the skin on this side are pretty much separated. You could pretty much play it. And what we did was we used sheet metal screws to bolt it back in, and then I've used fiberglass and I've used some metal. I mean, it's a cheap job, but it's not costing much, and that's the whole object of this project, to get this thing done at a really low cost, because it just, you know, I'm not trying to make this and sell it for money or anything. It's just for fun. So we reached this point now, and we're ready to paint, get this side primered, and then we'll work on the other side, and hopefully we'll get a video of the other side. Then we'll go on there, and it's just step by step till hopefully one day you'll see me towing this with my 59, and they'll be painted identical colors, and hopefully it'll look really cool. And that's about where I'm at. So I'm going to put this mask on. We're going to shoot some primer on this. Hopefully it'll come out okay. I don't care if I get a few little runs. And the video is probably going to end in a few minutes, because I don't expect, my daughter's shooting and she's dressed up nice, and I don't want to get paint on her. Yeah, look at it. She's getting ready to operate on her dad. Going to remove his brain, put in a new one. Hey, here we go. Let's see what happens here. The paint is too thin. Wow. This paint down at the Advanced Auto Duplicolor, and it said it was a 1-to-1 mix, but I think the 1-to-1's too thin. I think it should be more like 1 part paint to half part thinner. It's going on kind of thin in my opinion, but I'm going to keep shooting it, and I'll play around with it later. Maybe thicken it up, because I mixed half of it 1-to-1, but I got some more that I mixed 1 part thinner to half part. I mean, yeah, 1 part paint to half part thinner. Too thin. And, oh well. clogging up too. Goodness me. Keeps clogging up. I'll be able to make it work, but it's going to be slow and tedious. This spray gun stinks. It's a Walmart, cheapie from Walmart. You can cut it off slowly. Take it easy.